And we're going to forego Rikishi's attempt into becoming a rap star. And we're going to go straight into...
What happened there? I didn't hear this.
Oh, he posted a song. It wasn't very good. And that's pretty much it. But this one actually made some headway, and it's deliberately cheesy rather than not deliberately cheesy. And it's I Believe in Joe Hendry. So, you listen to this song. Have you ever heard of Joe Hendry before? He's a wrestler with TNA at the moment.
Never heard of him. This was my first exposure to this gentleman whose name is Joe Hendry.
Hendry.
Yes.
You listened to the song. And
I did
you
listen
saw him
to
for
it
the first time. Can you believe it?
So he didn't do that for wrestling, right?
That's his entrance music.
I know, but he did it for wrestling, his entrance music. That's what he did it for.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then he uploaded it to Spotify. And then somehow it just got a life of its own.
That's weird. That really is. It's a catchy little song. I mean, can we play it?
No.
Why not?
Yeah, because we get copyright. You get content ID thing.
What if we had permission to play it?
We'd still get content ID'd automatically. It'd just be a nightmare. In fact, why not just do it anyway?
See, folks, this is a lot of the problems that we go through, that we can't show certain things on YouTube.
Okay, I think we might get away with it. And if we don't, I can always edit it out. So if you see the song, then we got away with it. If you don't see the song...
They won't demonetize us, will they?
Yeah, they might do. We'll figure it out. One sec. Right, we're back.
Say his name and he appears. I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. Cause they love him in London and Paris and Tokyo, America, Scotland and Canada and Mexico.
He's on the same hill.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
I
believe in Joe Hendry.
I kind of believe in him too now.
Okay, we'll leave it there. So, and that's like a 1 minute, 20 video.
So he plays this for his entrance music.
Yes, and then he uploaded it to YouTube last year, and then for a bit of a joke, he just put it on Spotify, and somehow a grassroots campaign has led this song to get to number 4 on the UK charts as of last week. They had to play it on the radio and everything.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
So he may make some money off that.
Yeah, I mean, there's been enough downloads and listens and stuff like that. He'll make a few pennies off it, definitely.
Okay, but I had never heard of this guy before this.
But we'll just say his name and he'll appear.
Joe Hendry, I believe in him. I didn't even know who he was, but now all of a sudden, not only do I know who he is, I believe in him.
Yeah.
So, well, good for him. Have you ever seen him wrestle? Have you ever seen him work?
I believe I've spoken to him briefly a couple of times.
Really, you know him?
I think of emailed back and forth some time ago. Yeah. You're from the Memphis wrestling school of thinking. Do you remember all these times when Memphis would actually do these music videos and do fun stuff like this? Because this seems like something that's just completely gone now, almost.
They need to go back to that. I believe in the videos, and I've told people this. Do videos just with your guys out of the studio. Take them on a trip. They're looking for something. They're looking for a guy. I did this in Puerto Rico, I don't know how many times, but yet it was unique, and everyone was different. We're looking for a different guy. The storyline was different, and we didn't steal it from any. I just made it up out of the day before, and let's do this. And just kind of, I used two stupid little guys to present it. So it was kind of had a comedic value to it, but it worked, and it always produced a number. So, but I'm glad with this guy that he can actually sing and produce his own videos, because that will help him later.
I mean, all he needs is an iPhone. I mean, which clearly he had. He had one hill on a mountain and one white background, and that was it. all you need.
Simple. Make it simple. It's the old saying, make it simple, stupid.
Yeah.
Okay, so you've talked to him?
Very briefly, but it was something different. I forget what it was, but very briefly, I think it was him anyway. Yeah, I think it was Jack. Right, we're going to move on. Oh, actually, just before I do, right, so I don't know if you've ever had a music video made of you. So
yes, I have.
What was the song that accompanied your highlights? Do you remember?
Well, I had about 2 or 3 made.
Okay.
I can send them to you. I can't send them right now.
It wasn't There's Something Strange About a Cowboy, was it?
No, that was Mr. What was his name?
Street.
Adrian Street. He came up with that song for me. He said, "There's something strange about a cowboy." And if you really listen to the lyrics of it, you go, I don't know if this is a complimentary song or was a little bit of a diss in there. But, Adrian was before his time anyway. He was writing music and producing music videos. And the thing about Adrian, he did a gay gimmick. You could do that back in those days. You could do it. But he wasn't gay because he had Miss Linda with him. But yet, people who thought he was gay, but yet he had Miss Linda in the corner, which said, wait a minute. He really can't be gay. He's got a girl there. So that kind of messed up their thinking a little bit. But he was entertaining as hell and could back up. If something went wrong in the ring, he just stretched the shit out of you.
Mm-hmm. If Miss Linda didn't get you first, of course.
Oh, yeah. And she was tough, too. So, and Adrian, was a delightful person to be around. He was funny. He didn't look for trouble. Trouble didn't find him, except he may have had a few run-ins in the ring that didn't last long. But, yeah, he was way, way before his time. I learned a lot just by watching him. Mm-hmm. Never asked him any questions or anything. I just watched him. So anything he had to tell me or to show me, I could watch and see. But what made me watch him was that he was successful in this. When he went to the ring, people, they kind of stood up to see him. He was like a thing to go see.
I think it's something with Adrian as well, and with Joe Hendry now, is you can always improve your lot by being creative. Just give something a try, and everyone likes a song. So that's probably some good advice for some wrestlers out there who may be watching this and thinking, what could I do next to do something? Come out with a song. That'll be, or at least some highlights.
Well, a lot of people can't sing. That's me. I couldn't sing and my life depended on it. I'm a pretty good hummer. I can do
how's your
that.
Whistling?
Not very good. Not good at all.
Oh, okay.
So I can't whistle. Play guitar a little bit. But a lot of people play guitar. But I can't play it uniquely enough to set me apart from anybody else. But, yeah, if anybody wants to get started in the wrestling business, anybody can get started. It's to make a kind of a success out of it. And I have seen a lot of guys get started in wrestling, and they've told me, we don't want to do a career. We just like to do it. So it's like a hobby to them. That's fine, too. I mean, and some trips they didn't want to make, they weren't obligated to make them. They did it because of their desire or their like for the business. I wouldn't go as far as say love for the business, but they had to do it to even put up with some of the stuff they put up with. But guys like that are the easiest guys to work with because they're not afraid to try new stuff. Because if it fails, what's the worst that could happen? They just go back to where they were before. But hey, if you don't try anything, nothing's going to get better, man. Your advice was very good. Be creative and come up with some stuff for yourself.